This lesson is about finding the rate of change. The rate of change is how much something changes and how quickly. There's a little vocabulary we need to go over first. First of all, a proportional relationship is a function that starts at 0 and then has a constant rate of change. That means if it goes up 3 for the first pound, it would go up 3 for every pound, and it's not going to all of a sudden change. So the rate that it's changing has to be the same the whole way. We also call proportional relationships direct variation. So if you see either direct variation or proportional, you'll know that it's talking about something that starts at 0 and always goes up the same amount. Let's see some examples. On this example, we're going to check to see whether these functions are proportional or not. If they are proportional, that means they have the constant rate of change, and we'll find out what that rate of change is. For the first example, we're going to look at hours and miles in a table. For the second example, we're going to look at the cost versus the number of shirts we buy on a graph. Let's look at the table first. On this table, we first check to make sure that it starts at 0. So at 0 hours, we are 0 miles away. That's good. Then we check our rate of change. For every hour that we go, we're going to get 45 miles farther away. That means we're going 45 miles each hour and it stays constant. So our rate of change is going to be 45 miles per hour. And this is proportional. Next, we look at the graph. We can see back on the y-axis at 0 shirts that it costs us $0. So it starts at 0. Now we have to check the rate of change. We check each shirt that we buy brings us up $5 more, which means it's costing us $5 per shirt. And we don't have some shirts more expensive than others. It's constant price. This means that it's also proportional, and our rate of change is $5 per shirt. This means that both of these are proportional relationships. Remember, we could also call them direct variation. $45 miles per hour and $5 per shirt are our rates of change for those two examples.